Only on 6, a Portland woman loses her husband in a freak accident. And now she can't afford to get his body back from the medical examiner's office. It's a heartbreaking situation, and we investigated and discovered it's not uncommon. Chris Woodard joins us with more on this story. Chris, how is this even possible?
Jeff, at the ME office, they investigate all deaths that are sudden or unexpected. When they're done, most people will go ahead and pay a funeral home to take that body and make arrangements. But if you can't afford to do that, we found out your loved one's remains are basically held hostage.
We had plans for the rest of our lives. We had our babies' names picked out. We had children's books half written.
For a grieving wife, the loss is unexpected.
But I had 50 years, 60 years to come up with that. You know, I had a long time to get there. And I don't have that time right now.
The days after her husband's death,
He's got sick and slipped and fell and hit his head in the bathtub.
a helpless nightmare.
Because I don't have $700, my husband gets taken away from me. I don't get his ashes. I don't get nothing.
The medical examiner's office has completed its investigation. So now the family must work with a funeral home on how to handle the body.
And not a lot I can do. No.
They say the cheapest option is cremation, and with fees, it adds up to nearly $700.
I didn't know that there wasn't a way around it.
Annette doesn't have $700.
Well, this is not an unusual situation.
The state ME sees it more and more.
It's really hard.
If someone can't afford to pay a funeral home, there are funeral homes that will cremate the body and apply to recoup that cost from the state. But relatives can't collect those ashes from the home without paying.
They gave me their bottom line price. That is what I got. I got the bottom line price, and I got...
Families can also choose to donate the body for research or study. Not an option for Nanette.
I don't like that idea. I don't think he'd be happy with it. I'm not happy with it. There's nobody to help.
At the medical examiner's office, they tell me they'll hang on to a body as long as they possibly can if that family is working to raise the money or try to come up with a solution. But eventually, if nothing is worked out, they'll have to turn it over to a funeral home for cremation.
And we'll continue to follow up on this story. Chris, thank you. We started looking into Nanette's situation after we got a tip about it. So if you have something you want us to investigate, and we will, email news@KOIN.com or submit it on our website.